The thing holding you back is your mindset. Let's say you want to start a business. If you have a bunch of fear and doubt and negative emotions about it, and all these things that you keep overthinking about, and as soon as you try to work on it, you decide that you're bored and you want to go do something else, it's not going to work. But with that same business model, if you learn to enjoy the process of working on it, if you learn to trust yourself that you're going to figure out all the problems, if you figured out the answers to all the things you're thinking about, if you overcame that fear and doubt, if you eliminated the distractions and focused on the work, you would start to make progress with it. If you can believe you can achieve it, then you can. If you can learn to not expect a reward immediately and be locked in for the long run, you'll be successful. I know I'm going to be successful because I'm in it for the long run. It might take a while for my channel to blow up or to grow to a large audience, but that's okay because I'm just going to consistently post videos. I'm just going to consistently try to help people with the knowledge I've learned about self-improvement. And I just trust that eventually it's going to work out if I become the man who deserves it. If I put in the right inputs, I'm going to get the outputs I desire. And I'm not just doing it for the outputs. I'm playing the game. The reason it's so easy to make progress in a video game is because you just get on the game to play the game. You want to achieve something in a video game, but you're happy to be in the progress. You're happy to be in the process. You're happy to just work towards it and enjoy it as you do it. Now, if you get to real life and self-improvement and you just want the reward and you hate the work that it takes, you're not going to do the work that it takes and then you won't get the reward. For me in my business model, I have to enjoy making these videos. Otherwise, I'm not going to do it. I can discipline myself to make a few videos, but eventually I'm going to fall off if I don't love the process. I like talking to the camera. I like teaching people things. I like building digital products and selling them and marketing them. And so I'm just playing the game. I'm not getting impatient that I'm not getting the rewards because I trust that they'll come and I'm just having fun. If you can make your business model fun, then you'll keep showing up at it. And if you keep showing up at it, you'll start seeing results with it. Getting girls can feel difficult because in your mindset, you're unconfident. You see a hot girl and you're like, oh, she's out of my league. But you can tell yourself that she's not out of your league. You can tell yourself that you believe in yourself and that you can attract a good woman. You can turn that fear into excitement. You can overcome that fear of rejection. You can overcome that doubt you have about yourself. You can overcome that insecurity you have about yourself. If your mindset is, I'm going to go out there into the world, meet women, talk to them, ask for their numbers, take them on dates, get into relationships with them, and I'm not going to be scared of rejection, and I'm going to believe in myself, you'll be successful with women. You just need to be confident. And confidence is just the decision that you believe in yourself. You think you need to be more muscular. You think you need to do more looks maxing. You think you need to make more money, and then you'll be confident. But that's not how it works. You get those material things, and then you find out there's other things to be insecure about. There's other problems that you have. There's more progress to make, right? So you can just decide now in your mind at your current state that you are good enough for your goals. You're good enough for the girl. The business is going to work out. You're going to build that physique in the gym. And you shouldn't need the results immediately. That's called being spoiled. Nobody cares that you put in some effort. We've all put in some effort. What matters is that you actually bring it into reality with the frequency that you're living on. You can raise that frequency now. You can believe in your potential You can believe in your capabilities. You can believe in yourself now. And that's what's going to help you get what you want. And you must also understand that what you want is what you want is what you want because you think it's going to change how you feel. But you can change how you feel right now. If you think it's going to make you happy, be happy now. If you think it's going to make you confident, be confident now. When you show God that you're not a beggar and you simply become worthy of what you want by putting in the work and fixing your mindset and living at a high frequency, you're going to start attracting success. You're going to start achieving your goals. Because when you need it immediately, when you really need it, then you're just telling yourself and putting it out there that I don't have what I want and I don't have what it takes. So if you can feel how you would feel when you achieve that thing, happy, confident, successful, healthy, attractive, if you can implant that into your mind now, then you can unlock the pathway to start getting what you want. But if you come at it with this mindset of lacking, this idea that it's not good enough now and I have to get it immediately, then it just drags you down into negativity because you don't have what you want and it takes all this work and you don't want to do it. And the guy who doesn't need it because he's already feeling successful, he can achieve more because he already feels successful. And when you feel successful, you're happy to put in work. When you feel successful, you're able to clearly see what you're doing and how to improve it. It all comes back to your mindset. Like imagine two guys walk in the gym and they both see a pretty girl and they look the same level of attractiveness. And one of them starts telling him this, oh, she's so hot, I wish I could have her, and just starts feeling this insecurity and doubt. And the other looks at her and appreciates her beauty and he gets excited about it. And he doesn't let the fear and insecurity enter his mind. And he's not needy for her. He already feels attractive. He already feels loved. He's already enjoying his life. While the other guy isn't. He's going to have so much better energy and he's going to be so much more likely to approach and attract the girl. Same thing with business. If I come on here like, oh, I just want your money, it doesn't help anybody and it doesn't attract anybody and it doesn't make any money. So I don't need the money. I'm already feeling abundant. I'm already enjoying the freedom I have. I'm already enjoying the success I've built. And I'm just simply on here to help somebody, to share my mindset, to give some value, and to just do something productive because that's what I want to do. You go up to the girl because that's what you want to do. You're in the gym building the physique because that's what you want to do. Not because you're trying to achieve something that you think will make you happy. You're already happy. Not that one day I'll get something I want and then I can feel successful. You're already successful. You're already proud of yourself. You're already confident. You already have what it takes. When you show God that you're grateful for what you do have, he gives you more. Why would God give somebody more when they can't even appreciate what they already have? It's just a waste of energy. When you have a positive mindset and an abundant mindset, you feel good. You learn to appreciate it. And then you're truly motivated to achieve more because you're willing to do what it takes. You're excited about how much you already love your life and you want to go take it to more. I used to think that if I loved my life, I would be complacent. I would sit around doing nothing. But it's actually the opposite. It's when you are pissed off and you want to achieve more because it's so bad in your current reality. That's when you feel hopeless. You want to have hope. Well, you get hope when you look around and you say there's some good things going on. When you look around and you just see negativity and failure, you kind of just say, well, it's already fucked. So you go back to the bad habits and you don't make progress on your goals. When you need to achieve more because you're unhappy without it, it runs away from you because you have this needy, desperate energy that doesn't add any value. You feel so shitty about yourself and your life that you just decide, fuck it, I'm just going to sit around smoking weed, playing video games, jacking off and eating junk food. But when you look around and you're grateful and you're positive and you have this high frequency where you don't need things, you just operate out of abundance. You just operate out of peace. It's like I feel abundant with women. I feel attractive. I feel confident. I feel happy regardless of the outcome, right? So then I go up to the girl and there's no risk, there's no fear, because I'll be happy either way. I'll find a beautiful girlfriend either way. But if I feel really negative and stressed out and I need to get a girl, then I go up to her and I'm just bringing this low vibration energy, just bringing this negative, doubtful, ugly energy. And I need her. And she says, why does he need me? Well, it's because he's desperate. It's because he's low value. It's because he hasn't figured out in his mindset to be grateful, to be happy, to be detached from the outputs. Successful people just believe in themselves. Successful people just do the right thing because that's what they should do. They're not afraid of failure. They're not afraid of risk. They know they're going to be okay either way. So they spend that money. They approach that girl. And they achieve that success because they're happy. And when they're happy, they can make good choices. When they're happy, they can put the work in. When they're happy, they can start risking things. I've tried this, like the other day I was really pissed off. I really wanted to get away from my job. I told myself I was going to get home from work and just go straight to the YouTube. Just go straight to recording videos, right? But then I sit there and I turn on the camera and I realize I can't even think of what to say. I don't even have any advice to give. I don't have any motivation because that negativity, that anger, it just felt like heavy weight in my mind. When you have a good mindset and good mental health, like I do right now, because I wake up and I don't scroll, I get a good breakfast, I read some books, I meditate, I stretch, I think about how I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful for the success I've achieved. I'm happy to exist. I'm willing to do what it takes. I raise my frequency. And then from there, I can decide, okay, let's make a video. From there, in this abundance mindset, I can think long term. When you're in this negative mindset, you're only focused on the present moment. You're only focused on how you feel. Your emotions get in the way. So if you can be at peace with yourself, where you're at in life, what you want to achieve, what it takes, and you can have some acceptance, not complacency, not laziness, not so much satisfaction that you just say, oh yeah, I don't have to do anything. Just some gratitude, with or without your goals. It becomes a lot easier. It would be really hard to make this video if I needed everyone to watch it. If I needed it to blow up, if I needed it to get me rich. Because I would just be stressed out about that. And I would just be really disappointed if it only got a few views like it's probably going to. But when you don't need what you think you need, it takes away the pressure and you can actually earn it. If your mindset tells you you need things immediately, or you need them at all, then you get really stressed out and discouraged as time passes on and you don't achieve them. And then it becomes really easy to just give up and to turn back to a lazy, degenerate lifestyle. But if you approach it like, I don't need the girl because I already feel loved. I already love myself. I already believe in myself. I already feel attractive. Then there's no risk. There's no fear. You're good either way. You're going to keep working at it even when the results don't show up right away. When you don't need the business to take off this week or today or anytime soon or even at all. You just love to make videos. You just love to work on your business. You just enjoy the process. That's when you can actually start making progress with the business. Because if I needed it, paradoxically, I would want to not make a video. I would be trying to figure out something to make it faster. But I've thought about this before, and I don't want to do these other business models. I want to teach people self-improvement. So focusing on that, my passion for it, instead of the money I want to make from it, lets me do the work required to make the money from it. If I just wanted money, I could just go to a job. But I know that there is a lot of opportunity here with social media, with selling an online community and course. And it's so much greater than just making money. It's actually helping people. I have money. I don't need more money. So then I can do things that don't give me money right away, but will in the future. I can focus on the long term if I can be happy in the present moment. If I need bigger muscles and a better physique right away, why would I go to the gym? That's going to take 5 years, 3 years. It's going to take a long time to get the physique I want going to the gym. So the only option is to give up. Is to give up that desire because you need it now. But you can't get it now. It takes time. It takes work. It's a slow and steady process. So you just give up on that process entirely because you need it immediately. And it takes months, years, your whole life. If you need the success now, the success only comes after lots of hard work, lots of time. So your only option is to give up. Or you have some acceptance that you don't have it now and you're happy. You're happy anyways. And then you can do the long-term work to get what you want. Once you have the high frequency mindset, the abundance mindset, the happy positive mindset. Once you're not needy and desperate for it, you can take the slow and steady process. Because if your goals were easy, you would just achieve them immediately. But you haven't. So they take time and work. But you're not willing to put in that time and work unless you're okay going without it for a while. Unless you're okay without whatever it is you want. When you're okay going without whatever it is you want, then you're not desperate. You're not needy. You're not impatient. And so you feel happy and you look good. And you allow yourself to do the work over the months and years to actually achieve what you want. I know it sounds weird. I'm not telling you to be lazy and complacent. I'm telling you that if you're okay and happy without the things you want, without your goals, without the girl, without the business, then you can start to attract those things into your life by working hard, without the negativity, without the impatience, without this feeling of giving up because it's taking too long or you need it and it isn't working. You remove all that frustration, all that friction, and you're just a happy guy who's doing what he believes in, and God gives him what he wants because he's grateful. Thanks for watching.